What not here? Hello and welcome to Let's Play Dominions 4. One last thing before I end turn is to look up what those sorceresses actually look like. So starting the combat and then pause. Here you are. This one has level 3 death magic, so massive scaly spam, shadow bolts, shadow blasts, maybe even some higher level death magic, since she can power herself up to level 4 with those gems. And the other one, pretty crappy, but still rather significant astral magic. Too bad they are both female. Were the male casters, we could send in our dryads to deal with them. But now we will have to pretty much attack them head on, nuke their infantry, destroy or dispel those phantasmal warriors, so that they rout before they can deal serious damage to us with their spells. Archers are pretty negligible, there are like 8 of those. So this province can be taken with some effort. Okay. I guess end turn. Lots of events. Archbishop of the Sacred Shroud, that's Armor. They have recruitable level 3 priests, so note to self, don't use undead and demons against Armor. And there are 4 battles. 3 that I planned for and 1 I hope to spectate on. Plus there is 1 random event. Let's start with that. 4 nature games. Pretty useful. This is our scout. 50 barbarians. Work for 20 to 30 centaur archers with some melee support. There is our satyr party. Some casualties but nothing too scary. There are our centaurs. Also some casualties against 18 heavy cavalries, that's pretty good result. Let's see this one. Our centaurs are straight up bad. Look at that. Pretty much the same light lance and hoof, but weaker stats, less HP. Better armor though, but then again, if Centaur berserks... Where is it? Oh, gone berserk. He jumps up to 12 protection, while still retaining somewhat respectable defense skill. So I'd say they are on par with heavy cavalry, at least. We win, nothing to see here. The battle that Wenheim was part of. Mountain Herdman, Glamour, Huskarls, Glamour, Serf Warriors, Humans with no additional benefits. Pretty crappy actually. They're worse than our satyrs. Those guys are scary though. They are both quite strong and they have glamour. That means you will have difficulty hitting them in melee, and they can sneak around. Stealth 65, it's like our scouts have. Alright, on the question of troop deployment, let's try and do this. Scout goes there, another scout with an archer cadre goes here, he goes here. Oh, I almost forgot. I promised to name a Minotaur Lord after one of my viewers. So our special guy already contracted a heroic ability, heroic precision in this case, so he can be renamed. Let's go with this one. Here you go, and go and do some bodybuilding for now. Okay, we'll have 10 centaurs here next turn, or rather 5 centaurs and some archers. We can also take some wolf tribe archers. Oh no, wait, we can't. They're undisciplined. Screw this. And those guys come back, so we'll hopefully have enough troops to storm this province without actually putting that much emphasis on archers. While our centaur cadre goes north and conquers this province. They'll probably take it over pretty easy because it's just some wolf tribes. Okay, what to do next? One more scout, 2 more scouts, never can have too many of those. There is our Pan. Unfortunately he's blood magic too. I need an earth magic too, so I'll probably recruit another one. Then more centaurs, please. No, not like that. That's more like it. And then I'll have someone to go and pick them up in a couple of turns. I'll start to accumulate. Oh, she respawns harpies. That's not useful at all actually. They eat up my upkeep and then sit there doing nothing. Well, I'll figure something out. Well, considering that Pan stays here and researches, I can spare one Dryad to lead my troops to the front line. Here you go. Take all of this and sneak up here. Or maybe, yes, forest survival for the win. One of the reasons it's difficult to employ indie commanders by Pangaea because they're the only ones of all our army who can't sneak through forest at speed. But whatever, they'll be there next turn, and that will be enough troops to conquer this and this, at least. Then we'll assess the situation here. Well, we can assess the situation here right now actually. Just like this. Next turn we will know what kind of sorceresses and troops are guarding this throne. Okay. Anything else I forgot to do? No. Looks like it is all there is to it. And turn. 2 more battles. Black Harpy against the throne. 74 troops. So it's a little bit fewer enemies. No archers. Just a tiny bit of heavy infantry. No militia though. Some amount of phantasmal warriors. Pretty much about the same level of threat. Race skeletons, aka Skelly Spam. Oh, I hate this spell so very much. So they both has death magic. She has death magic 3 with a bunch of gems to spend on it. And she has death magic 1, but with gems she still can scaly spam a little. But this one is pretty much useless. Astral magic doesn't have all that many attack spells. In this battle I'll probably need to take with me some priests to deal with the scaly spam. Right. Battle successful, no casualties. More wolf tribes. I probably can take those on as well. What about province defense? Silly me, forgot to improve province defense. Thankfully there is this helpful table to remind me of things. And an expected event. Lot of gems and berserker pelt. Lab, blood slaves. Everything is going peachy. Arcatus. That's just beside our capital. Not that useful. It's not even a forest province. Okay, but it has about 6,000 population, so it will be a blood hunting site one day, when I actually get around to blood magic. You can blood hunt in provinces that has 5 or more thousand people living in it, so that's more or less ideal. Okay, more harpies. We can sneak one in case. No, when Heim tries something fancy, we'll at least see what they're doing. One goes somewhere this way. There is our army. Archers, centaurs, inspirational leader. Alright, here you go, guys. Back to the rear end of the battlefield. You stay and hold. You stay and cast spells. You fill them with arrows. Fire closest. That's gotta do the trick. For regular commanders with no magic skills, I prefer to do this, so they won't get in the way. Alright. So that deals nicely with those barbarians, and those barbarians, come to think of it. Oh, we may try our luck with heavy cavalry, seeing that our centaurs are pretty good against those. In our capital, Pan's going to be ready next turn. More centaurs. Right. What else we can do? One more scout. You go here, just in case they try an attack. You go there. There's another throne for us to consider. Right. We have 289 gold. That's enough to build us a temple. Everybody else buys their temples at 400 and sometimes even 800 gold. Pangaean are pretty cheap because it's basically a groove. Berserker pelt. Let's look at this. It's an armor about the same quality as our Minotaur's armor anyway, but it provides strength and attack. Basically, it provokes berserking, and it stacks with the berserking that Minotaur already has, so it's pretty good basic level armor. I'll put it on one of my Minotaur Lord dudes later on. I need to recruit another commander, or rather no, I don't. I can do without one for a minute. I can use, say, a scout if I need someone to build my fortress. Alright. One more scout, and that's all I think for this turn. So let's roll and see what comes of it. Conquered but suffered heavy losses. While those was 70 wolf tribes, so it's more or less expectable. But they won because they berserked and never tried and ran. This battle won almost without casualties. Let's see if I calculated correctly. Just a couple of hits. Couple of more hits. So they had a one turn to attack. Then basically I think what happened is their morale got... Yeah, they got a morale loss, so no, I calculated incorrectly. They could have clobbered us a little bit more, but barbarians don't have that high of a morale. Another pen, also with a blood magic. I don't think I'll be waiting for the third one. Go pen and find me some nature magic sites. You wait here. Or just in case. You go there. You stay here. Lavaborns. It's like a neutral version of Abyssins. That's our mercenary squad that we tried to beat on and failed. That's some fuck huge army. 400 troops. Various earth teamed units with a Great Mother. Great Mother is a pretender chassis, so it's basically God guarding a throne. It will be a pain to take this on, but at least it's not the air teamed one where are a lot of flying troops, mass fog warriors, and so on and so forth. That would be completely horrible. But that's basically it for our borders as far as they go north. If we take this province, that will give us a chance to later capture this throne, but we won't be going any further anytime soon unless we are ready to declare war on Kailasa. And not with those scumbags sneaking around our eastern flank. Right. So let us to collect our forces more or less at same place. 3 province move, 3 province move, 2 province move. Bollocks. Alright. let's try and do this then. No battles next turn. Or why not? Actually, let's try attacking those guys. They don't look all that tough. Right, you stay there. You go there. Alright, may need another pair of hands. Construct building lab. Recruit some more dryads. Some more troops. Oh my god, forgot to move those. Well, whatever. Another delay to research, but what you can expect. Unexpected event at Trivia, minor dominion change. Nothing all that scary. That's it for this turn, and I think I'll wrap this episode up. And I'll see you next time.